Yeah. So today's topic is about this person that's in this picture. That's Caitlin Clark. Have you ever noticed everywhere Caitlin Clark's at, it's always some cheating going on. So I wouldn't be surprised if she cheating on a man, cause the referees cheat for her, corporate America cheat for her. So she probably cheating on a man. But and the reason, and this is at the Indiana and New York game, New York Knicks game. The home turf was the Pacers, and I was up around that region somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Midwest or whatever they call it. So they just happened to show her like she's a Princess Diana. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she was so happy T.J. Halliburton or whatever hit that shot. But the topic of this story is everywhere she's at, it's always some cheating involved. So when you look at that Josh Hart fast break and that layup, that was a clear goaltend. Now think about it. Now they already got their memo that Caitlin Clark gonna be here at the game, so y'all do whatever y'all gotta do, ignite the crowd, cheat for the team, and then we show her up there in one of the suites. You see what I'm saying? Corporate America is trying their best for us to hate this person, man. They trying their best. Like she not even that special. She ain't won nothing. She ain't won no ring or nothing. But the person that won a ring, they want to step on and throw a blanket over her and downgrade her. And that's Angel Reese. And this the stuff that don't make no sense, man. Like everywhere this girl is, there's always some cheating. So, okay, they wanted to say that Indiana got robbed on a moving screen or whatever it was. It was a moving screen. Okay, here it is. When you look at the Connecticut game against Caitlin Clark, they called the screen, the moving screen. They called it there. You see what I'm saying? So they go to tell you in the Connecticut game with Caitlin Clark, they called that phantom call on that black girl with the neon green braids. So here it is in the New York playing the New York Knicks and the Pacers. They want to say when the call was for the Knicks, it went in their favor. They want to say, well, the referee cheated Indiana Pacers on the moving screen. So the team is that you see Caitlin Clark is at this Indiana game. Now you see a small market town with a lot of white people in it, and you see what's going on. You see it. They gotta cheat to keep up. They created steroids to keep up. And that's the stuff I get mad at, man. Like corporate America's so stupid enough they would even vote her in and make her the first woman president, and she don't know nothing hardly half the stuff about politics because they know she's more manly and looks like a man, so they figure her emotions aren't gonna be full fledged like a true woman that's feminine. You see what I'm saying? All this is about Angel Reese is beautiful and Caitlin Clark's not. Angel Reese won a ring. Caitlin Clark accomplished nothing in college. She probably might not even accomplish nothing in the WNBA. So you got to think about it. One of Angel Reese wins a ring in the WNBA. Shit, Angel Reese, she might have to shave some points because if she win, she gonna have a whole lot of targets on her head. She gonna have a whole lot of contracts on her head, probably. Cause look what happened when she won a ring and beat Caitlin Clark, sexually harassed or whatever she said, and death threats. But Caitlin Clark is rowdy and could have done the same thing that Angel Reese done to her, and it would have been all cool. But if Angel Reese wouldn't accomplish nothing in college and Caitlin Clark would have, you wouldn't even, you still hear about it today in 30 years. But since Caitlin Clark didn't accomplish no ring in college, they were getting away from that. Then so here they give another chance. Oh, overamped this WNBA since we lost. It was wrong about you getting a ring and you was a failure. And college not to get a ring for Iowa. So now we get here's our other chance. Here's our other mulligan. Here's that. Maybe we got a chance now in the WNBA. So do you really think they're gonna be fair toward Angel Reese? You already seen in preseason, they don't even want to show Angel Reese in them games. But they'll show Caitlin Clark. And the WNBA is tired of that. They didn't want to all of a sudden now since corporate America girl is in the WNBA, now they can fly private jets. But before no. So the league is protecting their investment. You feel what I'm saying? They don't care about nobody but Caitlin Clark. They're gonna tell you they're protecting their investment. But why didn't you want to protect the women then? You see what I'm saying? Because it was a black dominant sport still with women. So now you got this white girl that's only a Jason Tatum that can only shoot threes, and then when they lose, they want to say, well, she had 30 something points. You got to have a balanced basketball game. That's why the Celtics gave up, lost their game the other day because Jason Tatum ain't nothing but a 3-point shooter. That's why they lost in the finals because he's nothing but a 3-point shooter. When teams game plan for you, you got to have a balanced attack like Anthony Edwards, like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that balanced attack. But people don't realize that. But back to the topic, man, it's kind of disgusting that wherever this girl is in Indiana, you seen a bad call on Josh Hart. Not on Josh Hart. It went against Josh Hart on that layup that clearly that ball was on the backboard. And then here it is, they go down there and they go to and the referee call it. You gotta let that go. So then, they say, well, with the moving screen was a bad call. Okay, the next game, you gave all the calls to Indiana and they still lost. Okay, you gave them a chance and they didn't prevail on it. So here it is, the next game you want to do the same thing. Like, come on, man. You messed up that game. Okay, give the calls to them the next game. So if they lose, don't be like, well, they lost. Well, we got to still give them the calls. No, you can't do that in the next game. That's the point. Wherever she's at, it's always going to be some cheating and corporate America dirtiness around. And like I'm saying, I wouldn't be surprised if they voted her as the first woman president. I was a Republican state anyway. And it's just ridiculous, man, how these guys out here playing their hearts out, and then you got referees that dictate it based off what corporate America wants. How about if all the black people stop playing sports? You think they're just gonna watch all white people play? No. Nobody's gonna watch sports if it's all white people. So if I was them players, I wouldn't even, some of them got to retire and make an example. Where this league, this basketball league and this corporate America shit, they got to lay off that stuff, man, because this stuff getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous on jobs, sports, in other countries. They always poking the bear in other countries and they doing narcissistic stuff. I'm gonna make you look bad and smear campaign you. That's what they doing like corporate America. We gonna go over here to the other countries and we gonna do a smear campaign to make the other country look bad, but we gonna video they retaliation and make America think, oh, they started it first. You feel what I'm saying? Smear campaigns, man. And that's all it is. Like I said in one of my other clips, streams, Angel Reese is the reason that this girl is getting corporate America privileges because she has to look better than Angel Reese. This is when you consider somebody disabled. Kayla Clark is getting disability because Angel Reese has disabled her. But it is what it is, man. And nobody She didn't even bring the college girl basketball up until this year. Some say this year. If it wasn't for Angel Reese getting humiliated and get talked about and being so beautiful, Caitlin Clark would be irrelevant because we know she's not that beautiful. Nobody want to hold a hand with her in the mall versus I hold the hand with Angel Reese in the mall. I have, I wouldn't mind having a kid by her or whatever, but Caitlin Clark, no. Her chin is too round or whatever. But anyways, that's all I got to say. Peace.